Phoenix Books presents
I think we are in the last 20 or so years of this civilization, and quite possibly of the planet itself. If we don't make major decisions, economic, political, and environmental, within the next 2 decades, we will simply create an uninhabitable world and go on feeding those powers of destruction that are already threatening to ravage nature. The facts of our global crisis, a crisis at once political and economic, psychological and environmental, show us clearly that the human race has no hope of survival unless it chooses to undergo a total transformation, a total change of heart. What is required is a massive and quite unprecedented spiritual transformation. There is no precedent for what we are being asked to do. Only the leap into a new consciousness can engender the vision, the moral passion, the joy and energy necessary to effect change on the scale and with the self-sacrifice that is essential to save the planet in the time that we have left. The message we are being sent by history can be summed up in 4 words: transform or die out. Many experts agree that we have at the most 15 or 20 years left before extreme crisis becomes inalterable catastrophe. Teilhard de Chardin wrote, "Humanity is being taken to the point where it will have to choose between suicide or adoration. I have no doubt that we are now at that point. Human survival depends on whether we are brave enough to face the full desolation of what we have done to our psyches and the planet, and wise and humble enough to turn to the divine insight inside us to learn what we need to go forward. This is not an apocalyptic scenario, not a scenario at all, in fact. It is fact. This is where we are, this is what is happening, and it is terrifying. Anyone not in a trance of denial knows it. No amount of wishful thinking or sophisticated pseudo-historical parallels can make this agony go away. It is hard enough for a human being to face the facts of his or her own mortality. What we have now to face is not merely our own death, but the possible death of everything and everyone we love, the holocaust of nature herself, the mother we have ignored and betrayed for so long. If we do not face up to our present danger, in all its horror, without consolation and without illusion, we will never find in ourselves the passion and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?